Wholeness YouTube. I think this is gonna be my new special special, what's it called, intro. And it's divine how I use that word special, because this is, if you're watching DBZ, you tapped in DBZ, you know this is Piccolo's special beam cannon. You know, he'd be like, in my previous video I was like, I'm gonna switch it up and be like, Wholeness YouTube, wholeness, fresh sage signing back in. Wholeness. Okay, so as I said, I like to mix things up. So in this video, I'm just going to be going for a stroll, a walk, and I just did a turn. Hit my spiritual 360 real quick. Boom. All right. Detach from unwanted energies, and yeah, I'm just gonna go for a stroll. You know, and this is something that I hardly do, and I should most definitely get into the habits of doing. You know, I should most definitely do this more often. And yeah, I don't want to stay in the same spot. You know, I most definitely want to get, you know, move the being, move my vessel, and yeah, not be stuck in the house all the time. You know, I know I've got access to a big ass backyard with a lot of space, but you know, just like any other house, you get tired of it, you know. So yeah, this is no video ideas necessarily, but on this Sunday, no video ideas, particularly on this Sunday. I'd rather walk this way, actually. No video ideas on this Sunday. However, you know, all is recorded, so turn the camera on and record. And record your situation. Record. Because without this device, you know, you want to know the best camera? Do you want to know the best camera that's ever been made, that's ever been fucking created? You really want to know the best camera lens? These, your projectors. These are the best fucking camera that has ever been made, and that will ever be created. Ever. These. Okay? Not only do these take pictures, but these projectors, not only do they take pictures, but they record. These projectors record, and you're able to scroll through visions without even lifting a finger. Okay? Without even lifting a finger. You know? So The whole point of say that to say this. Don't, if you ever feel as though, let's say, for example, just because I don't have a video idea, that's not a reason for me not to get on here and upload. You know? Because I didn't have a video idea, because I don't have video ideas like flowing in 24/7, I get discouraged and not want to make a video. Be like, oh fuck, I want to have it just, you know, all structured, because you know I got my Mercury in Capricorn. So I want to have that fucking foundation as to what the video would be made of and what I should be talking about, because you know Mercury deals with communication. So yeah, so that's a habit I gotta get out of. Ooh, that's a habit I gotta get out of. Okay. And as I said, I want my videos to be genuine, you know? So, hey. How much more genuine can I get by coming on here and, you know, exposing my habits behind the scenes? Exposing what goes on behind the scenes. You know, not a lot of content creators would do that, you know? So I want my channel, you know, as a content creator, not only a content creator, but a creator of my reality. I want to have a genuine relationship, you know, with my co-creators. I want to have a genuine connection with my co-creators. So I want to expose the real me, you know, and have that genuine connection with my co-creators, you know. So there will most definitely be videos like this where I'm just taking a stroll and just channeling and being genuine, you know, because I don't like all that fake shit where you turn on the camera and you have another ego in front of the real you type shit. You have another persona. Yeah, my name is Fresh Sage, but it's like, hey, Fresh Sage is an alter ego. Okay? Yeah, my real name is Nacelle, but what is that? Yeah, my Instagram name is Starman, FEE Starman, but what is that? Oh, that's that. Oh, that alter ego was well thought up. You know, Starman that alter ego was divine. Okay, so that I built that alter ego so I can genuinely be myself. You know, Starman is built so I can genuinely be myself, because I'm literally made up of the stars, and there's nothing you can tell me about it. I can prove it, and you can't prove otherwise, you know? So frequency, vibration, and energy, that's what the FEE stands for, and that's what everything in this reality is made up of, you know? Scientifically proven, you know? So that alter ego was well thought up. Not saying Fresh Sage wasn't well thought up, but that was literally just like some Naruto type shit. That's even my name on Xbox 360 or Xbox One. When I was making it, I was really into Naruto, and Jiraiya being one of the fucking sages or shit. I was like, hey, I want to be a sage, because me being infinitely into that inner child, always being connected to that inner child, was like, hey, I want to be a sage. Like, why can't I be a sage? So I just created the name Fresh Sage, and just like that, you know. So yeah, this is Sunday in the space and location where I'm at. We know what the sun deal with: expressions, the light you shed, your actions, astrological wise. So yeah, on the Sunday, it's really imperative that you make your stance known. You push out how you want to be seen on a Sunday. And it's like, it's even why, I've got that template on how it don't even matter what day and how you watch this video, all is now. I'm rooted into my now. So when you watch this video, it don't matter what time or what day of the week you watch this video. When you watch this video, you are tuned into my now, and my now would be Sunday. So and it's almost like I do this videos not only for the subscribers or other aspects of myself, but when I watch this video, it's almost like I'm time traveling. This is what time travel is. This device allows us to time travel. When we go on our device and we look at our memories, all our memories, it's like, it's almost like that scenario where they say your life flashes before your eyes. Flashes. This camera got the fucking capability to flash, So it's like, in a sense, it's almost like you put death to an old you as you're constantly on your growth, growing and shedding. Growing, you put death to an old you. When you want to look back into your memories, that's like, oh, either you can look at your memories and be like, oh, I'm stagnant or I'm growing. So whenever you look back at your memories, you can see, hey, is that the same me, or have I outgrown that me? Have I completely shedded from that me, or am I the same me? Low power mode, my phone. As I'm talking about death, my phone is reaching that point. He's like, synchronism. Oh, synchronicity. That means I must die now. I'm close to dying. Yeah, my phone is at 20%, so let's turn back for the sake of this artificial computer. For the sake of this artificial computer. Artificial intelligence. You know. Like, think about that shit. What if you had to be plugged? What if you had... In a way, we do gotta charge. In a way, we do gotta charge our vessels. Either be sleeping, resting. Resting could be seen as something that's charging the vessel. And it's like, even with me, sleeping on that grounding mat, it's like I'm being plugged. I plug shit into the wall, and it's like I'm charging my vessel, and I'm getting rid of inflammation all the time. And it's like, that's almost like, because I realize that this human body is also like technology as well, because everything is technology. If nature is technology, and nature creates the source of everything in this reality, you are not, exempt from that. You are technology as well. This vessel, at least. This vessel is technology as well, And even down to the food you eat. If nature creates the food, the food is technology as well. The food is technology as well. Right. And this is why, we have the options in the food markets as we have genetically modified food. There's genetically modified food, and this is why there's the genetically modified food, because it's like, we realize that it's all, for example, it's all about perspective. So when I was not into, knowledge of self, when I didn't know I had a stellium in my 6th house, I was eating meat and shit, and I was fat. I used to be fat. They used to call me IHOP in my family. I was that fat. They used to call me IHOP. So and it's like, clearly that's an experience I had to have, because your experiences are your spiritual experiments to, that was an experience, I chose to have. And it's like, now it's almost like I'm seeing how they're really, of course there's benefits, because I've had both sides. I've been on both sides. I've been fat, eating pancakes all day. I used to eat 6 pancakes every morning, So it's like, now it's like, what is food? I'm really questioning, what the fuck is food? What is food? You know, I'm only doing liquids. And this is not something, of course, in the beginning, I was insecure about my weight and how they used to make fun of me. You know, I used to cry a lot, you know, and it's like, that sparked me, you know, to be more active. I was a beast at basketball, you know. I took out all that anger and aggression, which I got the Aries moon. I'm all fire. Leo ascendant, Sag sun, Aries moon. Took out that competitiveness, you know, on the court. Took it out on the court in basketball. And lost a lot of weight that way, you know. You know, I was playing varsity basketball in 8th grade, you know. So yeah, and it's like, but as the stars align, you know, and I figure out, you know, where I'm at, you know, figure out my star constellation, you know, as I get into knowledge of self, you know, and I start to embody my actual energies, riding the wave of my energies, and not what people or external parts of myself want me to see about myself. And that's what I love about astrology, because like you're yourself 100% to the point where it's like, if someone even attempts to tell you about you, it's like, you don't even have to say anything. You don't even have to say anything. You don't even have to get into that debating energy where it's like, because not only do I know about myself, but I'm moving with the knowledge I know about myself. So should I start calling it wisdom of self? Is that what this should be called? Not knowledge of self, but wisdom of self? Is that what I should start calling this shit? Wisdom of self? Because wisdom is the application of knowledge. So if you know your proper energies and you're not utilizing it to the way, you know, you should be using your energies, you don't have wisdom on yourself. Should I really start saying wisdom of self? You know? But yeah, man, I used to eat like 6 pancakes a day, man. And I realized like I got that because a lot of time has passed when I was fat, you know. So yeah, now I'm doing my pranic breathing, doing deep breathing, mainly liquids, fruits, and nuts, you know. I love fucking pistachios. Yo, if you know me and you're watching this video, most likely you are, and you know who I'm talking to, you clearly know this part of myself knows I'm talking to his ass. Bring me some pistachios. Is that deep? I don't even gotta mention niggas. You know, I can just talk, speak it out into my universe, and the aspect of myself knows exactly I'm connecting. You know, it's that amazing. Life is awesome. You know, it's all about perspective, man. Whatever you perceive this shit to be, that's exactly what it's gonna be, because you are the creator and you have the power, you know. So I'm approaching my home. I think I'm gonna end this one here, and this will be a spirit talk 2. It's gonna be called Spirit Talk 2. Okay, so special beam on that cannon, planet Namek. yo, I'm gonna link up with that nigga. That song is lit. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you next now. Wholeness. And I can never leave, you know, so it's like we're always connected. Like, just because I turn this device off, that doesn't mean that we are not connected. You're breathing, bro. We're breathing the same air. We're always connected. So I'm gonna catch you next now.